Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is going to be a Feels Train, brought to you in part by Empire of Thorns and Salem, a new WAD joint. So, uh, Lucio Vargas has been working very, very diligently and hard on some plans with Dawn and some others and the Summer Queen to come up with some ideas and to create some things to offer to their allies in the Empire of Thorns. For this war, for this problem, this crisis they have going on. And he grabbed his brandly new minted archive and sent him with all of the labors of their work down to the Empire of Thorns via train to meet with Maurice Rose, the king consort of the Empire of Thorns. And the trip has been rather uneventful. Skylar's never been to New York City, but oh my god, for Skylar, who loves people, there's more people than you could possibly imagine surrounding him. You get to Penn Station.
Okay.
You've been given a little bag, by the way, with some things in it that has like a Metro card, your IDs, your all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now to get to Belvedere Castle, wherever that is. Do I have an address?
You do have an address, yes. So.
Okay. Do I know if this place is in the hedge, by any chance?
Really quickly, I have a quick question. I have to ask Kelly this one. Baby, remind me something. When a train comes in from Boston to Manhattan, would it go to Penn Station or Grand Central Station?
Grand Central.
I'm sorry. Then you're at Grand Central Station. I just realized that. I'm thinking of Penn Station because that's how I come in through the airport.
Okay, that doesn't make a difference.
So you're at Grand Central Station with your bag and your stuff and your address. You do have Maurice's phone number, by the way.
Okay. I think I'll call Maurice as a start.
Hello?
Hello, this is Skylar. I'm...
You're also roboting.
Yeah.
You're hopefully lost and roboting.
Oh, am I?
Now you're not.
Good. I'll try again. Hello, this is Skylar. Am I talking to Maurice?
Yes, this is Maurice. How did you find your train trip?
It was good, uneventful, but good. So I get there to Belvedere. Mind you, I've never been in New York before, so might have to do a little explaining.
Give me one moment, he says. And you hear him pushing buttons on his phone. All right, in 5 minutes, there will be a silver Prius that will come and pick you up and take you to the castle.
Okay, great, thank you. I'll be outside.
Wonderful.
Did Maurice just call Uber?
Yes, Maurice just Ubered for him.
I love Maurice. I can Uber it, whatever. And indeed, 5 minutes later, a silver Uber manned by a guy named Josh will pull outside of Grand Central Station looking for well, the thing is he's looking for Maurice, but I imagine you contacted the driver and let him know that he was looking for somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll see the silver Prius and I'll just wave and walk over to the car.
Okay. The guy will hop out and put your well, he'll offer to take your bag from you. He won't just take it from you.
Yeah, I'll allow him to do that.
He'll put it in his trunk and he'll get settled in and he'll make polite conversation with you. Uber drivers tend to be very good about that.
Mm-hmm.
And ask where you're from, blah blah blah. And he'll get you to he'll get you to okay. Let me think of something. He'll get you very close to Belvedere Castle. He'll get it to where you can see it. He's actually got to stop and kind of pull over on one of the roads it runs through, but there's no road that really goes directly and exactly to Belvedere Castle. And he'll kind of point, like, and it's like right there. You can see it. It's just not right there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he'll say, yeah, you want to go down this path, and you want to turn here, hook a left, and then you're gonna go right up to it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take my backpack out of the trunk. And
thank you.
I try to offer money, but I don't know if the trip has already been paid for.
Yeah, he'll tell you it's already been taken care of and he was tipped and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll tell you, great ride, thanks.
Okay. Thanks, Maurice.
Okay.
So.
This is the deal. Belvedere Castle looks one way mortally and then one way chimerically, okay? Mortally, yes. Belvedere Castle is actually, it's very beautiful. I don't know if you've ever seen it in real life.
No.
It's a castle that's in Central Park. I'm looking up a picture of it right now to show you. It's very beautiful. It's not terribly big. And when they say it's a castle, it's more like it's like an actual castle, you know what I mean? I'll show it to you.
No, it's not like an actual castle.
It's like a weird castle. It's made to be like a castle, do you know what I mean? But it's not a real castle.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you.
No.
But chimerically, it looks like a real fucking castle. Like, hold on, I've actually got a very beautiful picture of it right here that I can throw up on my overlay. This is what it looks like. And there's actual rooms in it and stuff in real life. You just have to fucking know who to fuck to get into it. But this is what Belvedere Castle looks like in real life. If my computer wants to cooperate with me. There you go. So chimerically, it looks like that. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I mean, mortally it looks like that. Chimerically, it looks more like a straight up castle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's bigger. It has more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It looks more like an actual castle in real life. It has, you know, the ramparts and the bridges and all that. You know, especially once you get into like the hedge side of things, it's much more beautiful and opulent. But you don't see anyone kind of chimerically for a minute, and then you start seeing a couple of different like fae people running around, like you know, lost and things like that, coming and going. And you notice someone standing, a very beautiful, like kind of Japanese woman, with wearing like a like kind of more traditional Japanese clothing, with weaponry, kind of to her, with the tabards of the court. You're high enough in the court to know that that is one of this court's clavigers, the king's guards.
Yeah.
Which means that the king himself may be here right now. But you are to see the consort. So you get inside. I imagine you ask where he is, and I'll pause on that.
Yes.
And you are led to him. They will take you to Maurice. Where is Maurice, by the way?
Where do you think he is?
So you're led to the kitchen. They'll actually lead you through, and it's a man, actually. Let me throw him out for a moment because I never get to use him. There's a gentleman who will greet you because you're a local dignitary. I'll throw his overlay up. Hold on. You know who it is, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. 1 second. This man will approach you. And he'll smile at you. A polite smile, and give you a little bow. And he'll say, Master Blake. He is, by the way, the definition of professional, put together, like, well-behaved. You can't hear anything.
Oh, it's better now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
He he genuinely is like the definition of a put together, like just very courtly person. And he'll kind of approach Skylar with an outstretched palm, and he'll say, "Master Blake."
What time of the day is it? Afternoon?
Yeah, early afternoon.
And say good afternoon.
Yeah. I'm High Sirs Claudio Donati. It's very nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too.
While you're here, I am to see to your accommodations. If you need anything, please, of course, come and find me. I'm not hard to reach. Your room has been set for the night. You will be taking dinner with the King Consort, as well as lunch. He's actually preparing the both of you a lunch right now. Will you please follow me? I'll take you to him.
Yes.
Okay. And he'll lead you. You notice he's not a particularly tall person. He's only like 5'8" or so. But he looks like he's a wizened, and he does look like if he had to throw down in a fight, he wouldn't be like an easy target. You know what I mean? But he also just has that very dignified bearing. He'll walk, and he'll go to an open door, and he'll extend his hand to let you pass first.
Okay. I walk in through the door.
Okay. And there is a Maurice. What is Maurice doing?
He is currently chopping vegetables. And Maurice is about 6'2". His mask looks just like the picture, but his mane, he has these silver blue carvings all over his skin. It's very much like scarification kind of a deal, where someone deliberately put patterns into his skin and then tinted them. And he is chopping up just some tomatoes and things at the counter. And when he hears people come in, he looks up. Welcome to New York.
Thank you.
What does Skylar look like, by the way?
So, oh yeah, his mask is as on the picture, obviously. His mien is very bright, like some kind of very snow white kind of skin, and his eyes glow like a faint star, and he has these golden decorative lines going all the way from top to toe.
And he'll motion you forward and pull out one of the bar stools that's at the kitchen counter. Please, you must be tired.
And he'll say, well, a bit, yes, to be honest. So, I'm still wearing the backpack, by the way. I have these things for you. Should we get that out of the way first?
Of course, of course. Business first, then pleasure, and then he smiles.
Yeah.
So he'll accept the backpack. And he'll peek in it.
Is everything as it should be?
It is. There's some battle tactic. Basically what happened is the information that Charlot was given was sent to them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically kind of just decoded it, debunked it, kind of like did everything, like double checked it, fact checked it, cross referenced. And some of the stuff, it's a situation where it did check out, some of it's a situation where like it's either the wrong message was conveyed to Charlot, or he didn't remember it correctly. Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't seem as though he was false in anything.
Okay, so he's not gonna get whipped.
Yeah, exactly. The Spring Queen did give a very healthy packet on, or I'm sorry, the Summer Queen gave a very healthy packet on her opinion and things, and like what she recommends for like battle tactics, what to do, how to get the Magi involved, stuff like that. Um, Lucio sent over ideas on how to relieve some of the glamour crisis that New York is going through to inspire creativity in people, to flow more glamour. Um, but it's basically, yeah, it's everything short up. It's all good. It's a lot. Like you're starting like as you're pulling this stuff out, you realize first off the bag is like
Yeah.
bigger. But you're starting to realize that there's like more stuff in the bag than you originally think. It's like starting to. It's not piling up the counter, but it's making some good stacks. And then after that, it's there's another bag in there, but then you realize that it's stuff that Lucio sent along for Skylar, like for his like clothing and stuff like that, and like his toiletries.
Yeah, he'll smile and tuck like his clothes back in, and then he'll look at Claudio.
No, sorry.
He'll smile at him.
Seems we have a lot of work to do.
Seem that way, Your Majesty. He's so fuzzy. Poor pig. Yeah, he'll give him a polite bow, and he'll say, "It seems we do. Would you like me to take this to look over it?"
That would be wonderful. Thank you very much.
Of course, Your Majesty. I'll give him a bow. Skylar, can you give me a roll, by the way? A wits entity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nope.
Yeah, you don't know shit. Sir Stenati will begin to clear things off the table. Like he's picking stuff up and putting it back in the bag, and he says, "Do you need the bag, Master Blake?"
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Okay, so he'll find another way to like he actually, this is the deal. He actually picks up far more of those books than you probably initially thought he could, and kind of balances them. And he gets to the point where it's one of those, I better just make two trips instead of effing up one. So he'll go, and he'll take the stuff. And he'll come
Maurice
back.
will actually, before he leaves,
Mm-hmm.
are you coming for lunch?
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm very busy. I'm sorry. He'll kind of chew it, like bite his lip for a moment, and kind of like chew his cheek, and he's like,
No, I'll have a hob bring over a plate.
"Okay, I'm so sorry, Your Majesty.
I just wanted to make sure you were eating. And he smiles.
He'll shake his head and smile back. "I'm fine, Your Majesty. I'm eating. Thank you for your concern." Well, this was on his second trip. He'll say, "But I should be available for dinner."
Okay, chicken cacciatore?
Oh God, okay, hold on, fuck that, he melts. Just oh fuck. Weak bitch moment. He'll just smile at him. Just kind of like blush. Really. He'll shake his head and walk off like you didn't do that to me.
He just shrugs and smiles as he leaves.
"Oh, Your Majesty." I'll stop for a moment and turn.
Yes, sir?
Could you possibly have a hob run a cappuccino with my lunch, please?
Absolutely.
Double shot,
Dry.
sweet.
He nods.
Thank you. Merci, mon ami. And he'll give him another bow, and he'll give Skylar a bow.
Skylar nods his head.
And he'll exit stage left and get out of your hair. So that leaves you two with the business part out of the way.
Yep.
True.
So Maurice will set down a plate in front of him. It's a salad. It's nothing crazy. It's chopped vegetables, chicken, and he puts down a thing of dressing.
Oh,
Please. Eat.
Thank you.
Would you like something to drink?
I am actually
I have water, I
very
have
hungry,
wine,
so
coffee.
timing.
By the way, Florence, you're a little bit robot-y, so that might be why
Oh, yeah.
you're being talked over.
Okay.
Trust me, Maurice would not talk over somebody. Oh my god.
No.
Oh.
He'd have a fucking heart attack first. He's too sweet for that. He'd have to be like
No,
real
just-
pissed at you to do that.
No, Skylar just asked for just some water.
And he'll bring over a pitcher of water and 2 glasses, and he'll sit down across from him with his own food.
Hmm.
So, how long have you been back?
Oh, dear. Somewhere around 2 weeks, if that's what you're asking.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's all very new. It's,
Were you gone long?
but I mean, I honestly don't know. It's all very fuzzy. It's almost like a dream, really.
Hmm.
Mind you, I actually woke up in someone else's bed.
Oh my. And how did that go?
Terribly. Terribly. They didn't catch me though.
Do you know whose bed it was?
I have no idea.
Hilarious.
He chuckles.
So,
The picture, by the way, is what the kitchen looks like.
oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so I still have to get used to many things.
Hmm.
How about you?
I've been back for quite a while.
Well,
I wasn't
you
gone
do
long.
you weren't
Pardon?
gone long?
No, I
Does
wasn't
it-
gone.
Yeah.
You guys do hear a
Yeah.
noise? You see where there's like a window right there? Maurice often has that window open.
Yeah.
And you hear kind of like a not a crash, but like a noise at it. And you see a white cat land in the window with like a chipmunk in its mouth. And it'll kind of like look around and like nod at Maurice and hop off the windowsill and like come into the kitchen and walk back out of it.
I mark my end.
Oh, okay. A white cat jumped into the window, and
Oh,
it had
okay.
like a chipmunk in its mouth, and it kind of like looked at Maurice and nodded and looked at Skylar curiously, but not like unaffected, just kind of like, oh, okay. And he kind of like hopped onto the floor and like walked out of the kitchen.
And when he nods at Maurice,
So,
Maurice will nod back.
Skylar, we can just eye the cat as it walks out. Oh, cat.
It was a fluffy white cat.
Is that your cat?
He chuckles. It's not my cat. He's actually one of our courtiers. And my motley mate. His
Oh,
name
I
is
see.
Tamerlan. Sometimes I think he prefers to be a cat and not a man.
Oh, yeah. Took me a while.
There are a few shape changers in our court.
Oh,
We have King Ferran, my husband, has the shape of a wolf sometimes. There's a little fox girl in the library. My nephew is a cat as well. There are a few dragons running around. He scratches his head. There's a kitsune, but I don't think she has a fox form. I think she just has a tail.
okay. Well, that's certainly a great deal of shapeshifters. Not that you can ever have so many.
Yes, so if you're licked by a giant wolf, that's the king. He's
I
mostly
see.
harmless. He tends to lick people on first meet, so be aware. He will lick you.
Thank you for the warning, I feel.
And he chuckles, and then he looks like he's having a happy memory, and he smiles.
So, will the king be joining us for dinner?
Tonight for dinner, yes. We will actually be dining at my home.
Oh, where do you live?
We have a house nearby. He sleeps at the castle now because we're in power, but
Hmm. Well,
Speak as a devil. You hear a pad, 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 pad. And then more padding. I'm actually not going to use one of his overlays right now because of the look he has on his face. I'm just going to use one of his pictures. He's got that look going right now.
hmm.
And he'll kind of pad in. And like there's steps that go down into the kitchen. So he'll kind of step down them and he's like scratching his belly. And he's wearing like exactly damn near what he's wearing in his picture, like a long sleeve white shirt and like a pair of jeans. And he looks like mostly asleep. He scratches his belly and yawn. And he'll pad over to the coffee. And he'll pour himself a cup of coffee.
Maurice will clear his throat.
And then he'll look over at Maurice like, oh shit, you're in here. And so he'll walk over to Maurice and he'll kiss him on the forehead.
Good morning.
I slept terribly. I had a really strange dream.
Oh no.
I had a dream that King Nikolai of the Autumn Court told me he was my father. And he'll just shake his head like, what the fuck?
My love.
Do me a favor, if that wasn't a dream, not right now, because I'm just not there. I'm not No, no. He was like, he looks too tired. He's like, not today. Not today, Saint. Not today. Just let me live in bliss for like 20 more minutes, and then my coffee kick in, and then we can talk, okay?
Yes, my dear.
Thank you, love. And then I'll look over at Skylar, like, oh shit, there's somebody else here.
Good
Skylar
afternoon, Your
Blake?
Majesty.
Oh, what was that? I'm sorry? Florence?
Wasn't it Your Majesty?
Yes.
Not again. Okay, good. I was confused.
Here, I have another overlay that will take care of it. It actually fits
Yeah,
really
no,
well.
Skylar said good afternoon, Steve.
Oh, he'll smile at him, and he'll lean over, and he'll lick his cheek. Except he's in a Hamid now, so he's forgetting that that's not the most polite thing to do to somebody when they're in a human form.
Uh,
It's like the very
Skylar
tip of
will
his
allow
tongue
it.
just slides up his cheek like a little lick. There's a better overlay for him. And he'll like taste.
Skylar would just look at this to the side, like, okay.
He'll blink. Like, that is one heck of a strange taste. He'll just kind of look at Maurice like, he tastes like water. And air. And when I bite sunlight.
I love when you bite sunlight.
What the butts?
And he just hands him his coffee. Here.
I'm going away now, like, for a couple of hours. I'm not going to be here. We'll stretch. I have to go and do things that kings do when it's their time to king. And Donati hasn't told me yet what those things are. But it's why I'm wearing clothes. And shoes. He'll put his foot up and show you his Converses on.
Oh my, shoes. It must be a special day.
No. Are you ready to see how special it is?
Tell me you have underwear on.
That's bonkers. What?
He said, tell me you have underwear on.
Ah, I do. And he'll reach into his back pocket and he'll pull his fucking wallet out.
Oh. He gave you your wallet.
He gave me my wallet. Because apparently I'm going to need my money.
And he checks to make sure that it's chained to his pants.
It is chained to his pants.
Okay.
He's such an effective king when he's not being bonkers. So he'll nuzzle. He'll boot Maurice's face just a little too hard. It's like one of those, like, he smacks his forehead into him, like bonking him. And he'll just nuzzle him. And then he'll nuzzle him hard enough to, like, knock him over, like, off the chair.
Yeah.
And they'll just, like, wiggle him and cuddle into him.
Go
Hi.
before you're late.
I am the king. I am not late. Everyone else is just early.
A king arrives precisely when he means to.
Exactly. And he'll clap.
I thought that was wizards.
Who the hell says I'm not a wizard too? Don't judge me. You don't know me. You don't know my life.
I find that quite the opposite, but believe what you want, my lord.
He'll get up and I'll nuzzle his face again. That was rather dubious.
And he climbs off the floor.
Shit him.
Shit him.
I'll be back in time for dinner.
Chicken cacciatore.
He'll kind of like look over his body. What part is my Tori?
You're not a chicken. You're fine.
But the chicken caught my Tori. And he'll like look over like sincere, like what the fuck?
It's Italian, baby.
No wonder. And he'll just like shake his head and walk off. Oh, and then he'll stop and he'll turn back and he'll go over to Skylar.
Hmm.
And he'll like, it's not that he gets in his face, he just gets close. And like he's looking at him. You know how like when an animal like a canine or a lupine looks at someone as though they're very happy to see them? Like, Squee, I'm happy you exist. You're getting unbridled, I'm happy you exist right now.
Yeah, like if he was in
Skylar
wolf
just
form right
turns his
now.
head and smiles.
If he were in wolf, the tail would be going, and, like, his ears would be perked up as high as they could go. And he'll
Skylar
give
just
you... Oh, no.
Skylar just turned his head and smiled really big. Thank you for the attention.
And he'll bounce off. Like, he'll run out.
Maurice
And
chuckles.
he runs back in because he forgot his coffee, so he'll grab the tumbler and run back out again. Sorry. And then he'll run back out.
Well,
He licked you.
I had expected a wolf. He did. Yes.
More too.
Not that that has never happened before.
Strange men often lick you.
You could say that, yes.
Yeah. Skylar, what a life you lead.
I don't know whether to be concerned or jealous.
I don't know, I'd be jealous. But, well, it's nothing to be alarmed of.
How many strange men lick you?
Just one, mostly.
Oh, he is strange. And he smiles.
Skylar just grins. So, that was probably the most interesting meeting with a king I've ever had. I
He
won't
does
say it
that.
was bad, but I had kind of expected a wolf.
Maybe for dinner. Although he might
guess
go to
we'll see.
Dr. Morgan and ask his chickens what their Tories are.
Who's Dr. Morgan?
Currently my ward. He is, he's a...
Oh god, that's such a loaded question. Right? I never noticed that.
Yeah. He's a fate-touched mortal who is a doctor for, well, for the city, but also for us. And
I see.
he's a complicated man. Currently, he's my ward because he threw me out of a third-story building through a closed window after beating me mostly to death.
Okay.
He has
And-
issues.
And how may I ask, is your relationship now?
That was fine.
Right.
It's time for another riveting game of Who's Trying to Kill Maurice this week.
It's pretty much... Round and round we go. Friend or foe this time.
Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Friend! I want to give you guys out of game the chance to talk, but I also want to move forward with what's going on. So do you mind if I
I'm
do?
cool to move forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't want you guys to like think that
We
you
can
didn't have
move
time to talk or something like that. Okay. So,
No.
Maurice.
Yeah.
The weird you know how the consorts and their kings and stuff like that have kind of an intuition about things that are going on in the court when you have that high of a mantle?
Yes.
You get a flash of pain and anxiety, basically. And it's not coming from Lucci.
He gets concerned, and he will call one of the clavigers that's wandering around outside.
Okay.
Where's the king?
It's Hassan, and he'll kind of tilt his head and he'll say, "I don't know, Your Majesty. I believe Sora is with him."
And he'll call Sora.
Mm-hmm.
Pull his phone out and call her.
Okay. She'll answer. Your Majesty?
Is something wrong?
No.
Where's Ferran?
Standing about 2 feet away from me. We're in the subway station, headed downtown.
You need to come home.
Yes, Your Majesty, of course. Immediately?
Yes. Take an Uber, don't take the subway.
Yes, Your Majesty. And she'll hang up.
And he'll look to Hassan.
Yeah, Hassan and her were basically the Clavengers on duty right now. Make me a willpower roll.
Okay. Two.
Okay. You get hit with a wave of pure, shocked anxiety. As though something is definitely wrong immediately right now in the court.
He looks at Hassan. We need to do rounds now.
He'll nod and say, "Of course, Your Majesty, but I'm the only one here. Do you need me to pull in other court members?"
Yes, and I'll take a round as well.
And he'll nod at him.
Skylar, you can come with me if you'd like.
Yes, I will.
Seeing that you're a guest of the court, actually the safest person for you to probably be around right now is Maurice. Maurice is one of the better fighters in the court. So your protection is being taken into mind by leaving with Maurice. So.
Okay, will you excuse me for 10 seconds or something?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
We'll actually pause for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
I'm trying to think of something.
Thinky.
I'm thinking right now.
Whee.
Okay, I know.
I'm back.
Okay. Where is the first place Maurice would think to go?
Probably the throne room.
Okay. When you get to the throne room, there's nothing there. There's no disturbance in the throne room.
Okay. Then he's gonna go to the common room.
Okay. Nothing in the common room.
Should I make an investigation roll?
Sure. Skylar can make this roll too, by the way, but you're going to have a die taken away because it's Maurice's court, like literally his space court. He knows what to look for.
Yeah.
But he can make the roll as well.
Can I add my
won't.
mantle?
Yes, you can add your mantle. And yes, Skylar can make the roll. It's just going to be down a die because he doesn't know the court.
Okay. No, I won't bother then.
Okay. I just don't want to make you feel like you got nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Okay, BB. Investigation. Oh, Christ in
Yeah.
heaven. If these places are not in threat, okay, at that point it turns into targets in the court. Seeing that the king is not here, who's the next target, babe?
He's gonna go to Sarah Sonati.
Yep, Cersei would be the next target. He would, as you know it, he went back to his office.
Mm-hmm.
You see something as you're basically going in that direction.
Okay.
You see a lot of blood on the ground.
I pull out my dagger
Okay.
and approach cautiously.
Yeah, there is a body on the floor, and there's another person staggering, basically. And he'll stagger for a moment, kind of bracing against the wall, and then he'll just hit the ground, going limp.
And he'll rush over. Tam.
What is Skylar doing? Sorry.
You just rush over as well.
Okay. Yeah, he'll blink and look up at Maurice.
And he'll pull him in and Eternal Spring. For Eternal Spring, for healing, I can heal him for 4.
Yeah, it's not enough. Like you do see some of his wounds closing, but then it's like it's trying and it stops. But he'll like grab his hand, and he'll say, "Listen to me." And I'll like touch his face. The Black Rose. He said, "No one gets in the way of the Black Rose."
Who?
In French. He'll look over at the other body. They're going after Claudio.
And he will kiss him on the forehead and set him down and run.
Okay. Claudio's in his office. He's actually on the phone.
Well, at this point, Maurice bursts through his door covered in blood.
Yeah, he'll startle, and he like immediately like fuck it actually hangs up. Like it's one of those like oh hi, and he'll hang up and say, "Your Majesty, what's wrong?"
There's been an attack, and he goes to the windows, checks the windows.
These windows are fine.
And he checks, like, opens the closet door, checks his bathroom, looks under his desk.
Nothing. They'll say, "Your Majesty, what happened? Please."
Tamerlane.
What?
And he'll take him out into the hallway.
He'll run over. Skylar basically watches the Circe like kind of like let out a cry of pain, and will kind of run over to him and pick him up. And like, he'll look up at Maurice like, "Fix him." Like his face is like, "Fix him." Like, get Will. Do something, please. Maurice, help.
Amor, I tried.
Maurice, Something.
He'll try again.
Nothing. He'll kind of bow his head and like tears will fill his eyes. Why? Why? No! He was no! He was such a gentle soul. There's no reason for this. I'll like pick him up and nuzzle him.
And Maurice will go over to the other body and flip him over.
Okay. It is a fox beast, like a riddle seeker.
Is he someone that we recognize or have seen at the court before?
No.
Okay.
But he is also like torn the fuck up. Like Fang and Talon got pulled out, and like Kitty went off the deep end and killed him. Unfortunately, 2 tigers fought, and they both died.
And he'll pull out his phone and call Hassan.
Okay, Hassan will answer.
Call in all the Clavigers. We're on lockdown. There's been a murder. We've been infiltrated.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And then he'll call Devin.
Mhm.
And relay the same information.
Okay. Devin will definitely. Devin's concern is how he got into the court. That's like, oh fuck no. Like, oh fuck no. But he'll definitely, he's on it immediately.
Yeah.
And you'll see, Claudio's just holding Tamerlane, and he's not like sobbing or openly weeping. He just has tears falling out of his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just kind of cuddling him. And he'll just look at Maurice.
And Maurice just... his whole face is... just sad.
Why, Maurice? I don't understand.
This is what they do. They're trying to tear us apart from the inside.
Why would anyone attack Tamerlane? He's... I don't understand. I don't... He'll swallow deep. My grief will do nothing to service him. He'll like kind of tighten his jaw and sniff, like kind of like with a finality, and dry his eyes and stand up. I can mourn later.
Right now we need to get our home safe again.
Who is going to tell Liam? He'll think softly.
He frowns.
You hear a soft voice and a throat clear. and you see let me get the right overlay up, because this one requires a little different feel. You see Ferran look at you. I can tell him.
And Maurice will nod.
Skylar, can you do me a favor? A personal favor?
Of course. Shall we?
I've just met you, but I can see you have a great light in you. I will not be able to comfort my husband right now, and to stay with him by his side in this time of grief. He just lost a motley mate. Can you keep him company and see that
Of course.
he has someone to turn to if he needs to talk, or someone to be there?
Skylar kind of pat Maurice on the back and of course, Your Majesty.
I'll nod at him. We'll figure this out, Maurice. Right now, I just want you to rest. And he'll just give him such a look of just sorrow, like he knows this is hard on him and Claudio.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be okay. The for Skylar, the 360 in this man's demeanor might be shocking. It seems like when he's like just casual and he's not doing anything, it's just kind of like that. It's like, okay, whatever. Like, he's silly. But when he like has to do something, it's like boom, on point, king.
Mm.
He's standing very confidently. His hands are tucked into his jacket pocket. He put a jacket on because it is a little brisk in New York right now. And with his scarf. And he just, all of that energy that was flowing off of him that came across as like just this crazy, frenetic, creative, font of just raw power, you know what I mean, is now strong and almost inspiring. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So, Kelly, can you do Liam, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll get Maurice set and like kind of. He does want Maurice to be there, so Skylar can be there when he tells him, but he's going to tell him himself. He's going to have Liam brought to his personal meeting rooms, the quote unquote Oval Office, not the throne room itself.
Yeah.
He was gotten. Well, was he in the court? Like, is he like working, or was he like, where was he?
He's probably in his court apartments.
Mm-hmm. So Hassan himself actually went to get him.
Okay.
How you holding up, Skylar?
Fine.
Okay.
Like, welcome. Can you send me his overlay again?
Sure, yeah, of course. I'll do it like right now. Hold on.
Yeah, because I can't find it.
I'll give Skylar a description of the room. The room that he brings you to is a very beautiful room that has there's a lot of flowers first off in here, and like plants. It's almost like a solarium.
Mm.
And it has roses, and you notice that there are like finches kind of flying around. And there's a seating area, but it's kind of like almost like that outdoor furniture, but like very nice outdoor furniture, not like plastic chairs and stuff like that. And there's like a koi pond, and it's inside, and yet it still kind of looks like it's outside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it snowing right now, baby, or is it just very cold?
No, it's actually kind of beautiful. It's
Oh.
Almost 60 out.
Oh, okay, so yeah, there's pretty sunlight filtering through the your weather's about where ours is then. The sunlight is kind of filtering in through the glass panes of the roof. It's like it's the entire roof is like glass basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's like little pretty finches flying around and butterflies. It's a very spring-like thing going on for the description. You little
Fitting.
wee squeaker. You little wee squeaker. I'm bringing up the overlay right now. I have no fuck. I need to remember which game I put it in is the problem. Because I accidentally put his overlay in like some fucking weird place. I don't remember. Here it is. I sent it to you. It just might take a second because I'm gonna hang out.
Mm,
You know how it is.
yeah.
It went, but it might take a second to load for you. I'm trying not to have the Fields train slam into the station too hard, guys.
Sheesh.
Am I doing a good job of not causing the train to slam into the field station too hard?
Yeah, it's not too hard. This kid.
That kid.
This
I
kid.
love that kid. I love that kid though. I'll
He's
come visit him as soon as I can.
all over me.
I hate when they do that. It's so annoying.
Hold on 1 second. I have to plug my headphones in. The battery's dying.
Show enough. Nah, it's cool. Just take a little bit longer. Not you, computer. I wouldn't talk to you like that.
Alright, so Maurice will have gone, showered, changed.
It's sent to you, by the way.
Yeah, I got it. And Liam will come in.
By the way, Skylar, you would have noticed throughout all of this, Skylar genuinely is being offered still the height of hospitality by the High Sirs, even though he just lost a friend. Like that man can apparently function even
Who's
like
being
having
offered?
hold. No, he's being very courtly. Skylar is
Oh,
getting like the height of hospitality still from the High Sirs, even though he just
oh,
lost apparently a very good friend.
gotcha.
But so yes, you notice that this man is escorted. The guy on Kelly's screen is escorted into the seating room. He's been given kind of no warning as to what's going on. He just knows that Hassan is in one hell of a state. He's more serious than he normally is serious.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already at serious 10, so Ferran is sitting on a chair, like a single chair. And Maurice and Skylar are there. And Claudio. That's about it right now. Oh, Leo was told in private beforehand.
Okay.
I just don't want to smack too many fucking characters in this scene.
Mm.
But yes, Liam is brought in. And the king will offer a seat to him.
He sits down. My lord.
He takes a deep breath and looks at him. How has your day been?
It's been fine.
He'll nod.
How has your day been?
Not so fun.
And he raises a brow.
He'll look at him And it's as though his heart is fucking freezing because he's never had to do this before. And I'll lick his lips. We need to talk.
And he swallows and licks his lips.
I don't know how to do this, so I'm going to try my very best. And if I upset you, which I'm going to, please forgive me. Your husband was a casualty in an attack on the court this morning.
His jaw sets, and his eyes flash black, pure black.
We are still unclear on the circumstances surrounding what happened. As I understand it, from what Maurice told me, and he'll kind of look at Claudio, and then he'll look at Liam. Your husband was not the target. He merely protected someone he cared about. I'm sorry. If there's anything we can do for you to help you through this, you know we're here. Whenever you need to be alone, to see to this, to anything, please just let me or Claudio or your uncle know. But we are doing everything in our power to see this through and to bring justice to your loss.
And he'll nod. Thank you, my king.
And he'll bow his head to him.
And he'll stand up, and as he stands up, those gathered in the room will see him reach into his coat and pull out a very ominous-looking black whip. And he leaves.
Ron will look down at the floor and take a deep breath.
And Maurice will reach out on his twin bond to Emile to check on that situation.
So he's not doing well.
Yeah.
By any sense of the word. He's just not going to be okay for today and probably tomorrow and probably for a couple of days, and then he'll be kind of okay.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near okay right now. They're talking about his son, by the way, Scott. Florence. Tamerlane's son is a member of the court as well, and in connection. Ferran will look at Maurice and will tilt his head. Did I do well?
You did.
Why couldn't this happen during the summer? They are bringing war to my court. I am not a war leader.
Well, it's a good thing we have a lot of friends.
He'll rub his face. Okay. I'm not a war leader, but I am the king. And I don't get the luxury of deciding what strikes my court. I need to see to this. And he'll walk over to Maurice and kind of put his hand on his cheek. Are you okay?
I will be.
He'll lean down and kiss his forehead. If I could stay by your side, I would every moment, unfortunately. And he'll, like, get that duty calls look on his face. Especially now. To Tim. I'll see you tonight for dinner, but then I will probably be right back up.
He'll nod. I need to go and tell the rest of the motley.
Okay. Be careful with Lucas, actually. Lucas and him are close.
I know.
And you know Lucas can normally be so devil may care, but that might upset him. Annabelle, Andreas, I think they'd be okay, but be a little cautious when telling Lucas. Is that something you actually want to do on screen, or do you just want to say you do it off screen?
Whatever you want to do.
Or do you want to, like, say you tell Annabelle and, like, him off screen, because Lucas would be the more cinematically interesting one?
Yeah.
It also precludes if Florence wants to continue being in this scene. Are you having fun playing?
I'm just having fun listening right now.
Okay. So yes, Lucas is aware of, like, what's going on, that something's happened.
Now, let me see what happens. I have to, I'm gonna roll a fate die.
You have Liam's overlay up, by the way.
I know, that's why I'm rolling a fate die.
Oh god. This cannot be good.
Why did it roll? I clicked fate die. What are you doing?
But was it blank?
No, it rolled, like, a bunch of 10s.
You didn't clear your last roll?
I did. I don't know.
Oh, did you? Oh. That's all it ever is it
That's blank.
I hate that. That shit's so annoying.
Alright, let's try this again. Really?
I hate, like, it's so annoying.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna be good.
Oh lord, what's happening?
Liam gets to him first.
Oh, Liam gets to Lucas first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh god! Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Yep. Lucas is his most durable client.
He'll look at he's basically he's working. He's in his office doing stuff. He knows that something's gone on, but he's actually so busy with something else that it's kind of like, because he's the emissary to the Autumn Court with the Spring Court.
Mm-hmm.
All that information that's been going back and forth and stuff like that, especially since the Autumn Court is one of the stronger courts involved in this. He's been running so back and forth. He's backwards right now. He's got a new child at home. He's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So he's sitting at his desk with his hands in his face, like, oh, and there's something going on in the court. Fuck, I don't care what it is. Like, but he'll just stop sitting at his desk.
What floor is his office on?
Second.
Okay. His window opens,
quick question
Mm-hmm.
for Florence.
Yes.
Are you disturbed by BDSM or violence or torture or things like that?
Not in this format.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah, his
Because I'm not,
second story window flies open.
he'll look like kind of startled.
And then he'll see hands. And then hair. And then a face. And something that he's not used to seeing from that face is those black eyes.
He'll blink and stand up.
And he hops in.
Well, since he's not in the room, he'll just like kind of tilt his head and say, "Liam."
Yes.
What's wrong?
You didn't answer your phone.
What? Oh, he'll kind of look at his phone, and he's got a full mailbox, and it was on silent, so he'll just like, I'm sorry.
There are 14 missed calls from Liam.
Oh shit. He'll. Oh. Oh. I'm so sorry. I didn't. I've been so busy today, Liam. I didn't see your phone calls. Are you okay? You need something.
There are also a couple missed calls from Maurice, by the way.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. And he comes over to him, and he pushes him down on the desk.
He'll kind of go wide-eyed and yelp.
And he reaches over and pulls out a pair of trauma shears from the pile on his desk.
A blink.
And he cuts the back of his shirt open.
He'll just stay very still.
You're supposed to answer when I call.
Sorry.
Sorry what?
I'm sorry, sir.
And he cracks the whip.
He'll kind of gasp and like brace and clench his teeth.
But only the just very tip of it hits his back in one little point.
Oh, that hurts worse.
Yep.
He'll kind of like gasp and like grip the edge of his desk. I'm sorry. I didn't answer my phone. Are you that upset? I didn't know you. Uh, He's so very, very confused. It's like, damn, I didn't know you needed that booty that bad.
Tell me, do you feel something?
Um,
Do you feel that something is wrong? Flick.
Confusion? Definitely. Ah! There's definitely confusion. I feel that, Master.
When you heard something was wrong in the court, why didn't you come home?
I it seems as though there's been a lot wrong lately, Master. I'm doing I'm attending my duties.
Get up.
He'll get up and
Sit.
he'll sit down.
And he swallows and a jet black tear streams down his cheek.
His jaw will drop. Liam, what's wrong?
My husband.
What about him? Did he leave you? Did someone take him? He didn't get pushed upon, did he? Again? I know that upsets you.
He's gone.
Where did he go? Let's go get him.
Gone. Dead.
What? Yeah. He'll shake his head. No. I saw him this morning. He was going hunting.
Someone was on their way to attack Sarah Stonati, and he intercepted.
What is Liam's defense?
Hold on. 6.
Yikes. Thank God for willpower. Hold on. You see, okay. Lucas cries out, basically,
Mm-hmm.
and rushes him, and, like, grabs the front of his shirt like he's gonna try to drive him against the wall. But it's fucking Liam! So he doesn't move. He just screams in Liam's face. Like, just pure rage and anger going through him.
And just another tear. That's all. He doesn't blink, he doesn't flinch.
He'll, honestly, like, he pulls back and he kind of punches his chest. But again, it really doesn't move him.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just wail on him for a second and then just kind of lean his forehead against his chest, just shaking with sobs. And just kind of, like, just kind of breaks down against him.
And Liam will hold him.
The second Liam, like, wraps his arms around him, he shakes his head and he's like, no, you, this is your loss. You, it was your husband. I'm being so selfish right now. I'm. He tries to kind of, like, fight out of his grasp, but I know Liam, and that's not fucking happening.
Nope.
And he'll just lean his head against him and nuzzle him.
And he'll pat his back.
It wins.
He doesn't pat his back where he hit him. He's not that much of a jerk.
Yeah, he is. But he'll look at him. He'll actually look up at him and he'll say, "Do you need to?
No.
You sure?"
He
Gotcha.
nods.
Okay. He'll go over to his closet, like, in the room, and he'll pull out, like, his coat closet, and he'll pull out, like, he kind of looks around and he kind of, like, sighs deeply and looks up, like, fuck me. And he'll pull out a Hawaiian t-shirt. Drop his tattered shirt and kind of pull it on.
And Liam raises an eyebrow.
It's a charity event, okay? It was a come on, I want to lay a thing. He'll just wave his hands in the air like, fucking fuck.
Yeah, his eyes are still black.
I'll walk over to him and kind of like touch his hair. I'm sorry. I truly am. He was a beautiful soul, and I cannot imagine losing someone like that in your life. I can tell you this. He loved you like no one else. Not even Claudio.
And he'll nod.
He was one of my best friends. We actually, we were in the same Arcadian realm. We weren't, we didn't have the same keeper, but we were in the same story, as it were. And I felt connected to him because of it.
He nods.
I need to follow up on some of these calls. Actually, I've missed a few. I'm really tired these last couple of days. New kid at home. No.
You should probably stay at the court with your wife and your child.
Yeah. Okay.
At least until this is figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Keep a watchful eye.
Mm-hmm. I will. If you need anything, you know. You know the feel. I'm right here, okay?
And he'll nod. And he'll climb back out the window.
He'll actually smile and kind of like chew the inside of his cheek thoughtfully as he thinks of that scene in The Crow where he asked if he was going to go through the window again. He said he's just going to use the door. And if you wanted, about that time Maurice and Skylar can get there.
Yeah, they'll knock. Maurice will knock at his office door.
Yeah, it's one of those things where he just doesn't really have anything left him anymore, so it's just kind of like, come in. It's just like, okay.
So Maurice opens the door and sees him in a Hawaiian shirt.
I judge my life choices. Just look at him.
I judge them all the time.
You know what? You know what? You don't fuck me to have this kind of control over my life. Just like, it's like you don't put out enough. And he'll just shake his head like, just fuck it.
It's because I like your wife better.
Fuck! Game, fuck! Vicious, brutal queen. His jaw drops like, you fucking hit him with an atomic bomb. He'll blink and just sit back down like, okay, I'm done. And I'll look at Skylar like, I don't even know who you are, but this is me destroyed.
And he walks over and he kisses Lucas's cheek. Tut tut.
Just shakes his head like, you gotta be kidding me.
You know I was joking.
Yeah, but only a little. And I know that too. So, what's the deal? What do you need?
And he looks around. May I sit?
Sure. But who's the tall, handsome, gorgeous, white-haired man? Okay, he
My
didn't
name's
like that.
Skylar.
I'm sorry. Oh no, go on.
Sorry?
That was out of game.
Skylar will introduce himself.
Okay. He'll tilt his head and look at him. I just hit on somebody really important, didn't I?
You always do.
I have lofty ambitions. Don't fuck with me. I'll rub his nose. What do you want?
I'm afraid we have some terrible news.
Would it happen to be, in all due respect, that our motley maid passed away?
He blinks and nods.
What shocked you? That I put it so respectfully, or that I knew?
I should know that you know. You know everything.
Uh-huh, yeah, I do. This time, it was because your nephew climbed through my window and lashed me twice. He'll nod. He'll lift his shirt up and turn around. You can see two broken welts on his back. It's so serious, I got the police to come.
Hmm.
Actually, there's a fire somewhere on this street. I can
Yeah,
smell
that's a
it.
fire engine. That's not a police car.
Yeah, I can smell the fire somewhere on the street.
Maurice looks at the welts. Did you not answer his phone calls again?
Yep.
And he nods.
He forgets I'm a physician sometimes, I think. The last time I was stitching up a kid's arm. And he still beat my ass.
That's because you pay for it.
Okay, you know what? Don't judge my life choices. Just because I pay for it doesn't mean I'm always ready for it. But whatever. You fucking little gorgeous man.
Little.
I'm trying to be polite in front of our guest. He'll smile at Skylar.
Nothing about me is little.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Well, yeah, I would because my wife, but whatever. He'll turn to Skylar, and he'll look at him, and he'll say, I don't know what your experience in the court has been so far, but the second that you come into my presence, I don't know how to describe what's going to happen, but it's going to be horrifying, humorous, and probably monumental. And he'll nod. Drama courts me.
It's because you go looking for it.
Go looking for it, I told you. But you interrupted the pretty man, so let me listen to him. He'll turn back to him and put his hands on his chin, on his fists, looking at Skylar.
Skylar kind of looks around the room like, I see.
He looks like he's seen some shit today, looking back at Maurice.
Welcome to New York.
How many
Thanks,
murders
Alice.
has he witnessed today?
Just the one.
Oh, God, it's early. I'll look at his watch. Oh, God, it's only 2 o'clock. Holy shit. I thought it was later. Oh, rub his face. Okay. I'm devastated. I need to go drink a lot. I mean, like, a lot.
And he'll nod. And have a look at Skylar.
You've gone sober, right? Like you're not drinking anymore?
No,
Could you smoke the grass still?
I could.
Okay, we're going to later. We'll point at him. We're going to later.
He'll nod.
And then maybe you'll find him in the boxes, whatever. He'll look at Skylar.
Hmm.
You're invited to smoke the grass too. I just don't know if you look like you really have this thing about you, this stateliness, this otherworldliness. It's really powerful. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
It's one of those things
And
like you can tell he's being sincere, but he has this air about him.
and who are you, may I ask?
Oh me! Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm Dr. Lucas Adair. I am the resident court fool and member of the Silver Circle. My motley. He'll kind of point over at Maurice, like, "There's my motley mate. There he is. You witnessed the death of another one of us earlier." And yeah, that's me. Oh, I'm also the Autumn Court emissary and a Dread Esquire to the Autumn Court. And yeah, that's me. And you are the King Consort of King Vargas. You came back, and he'll say exactly how long ago you came back. And he'll lay off. He'll kind of look at your characters like, "You're a Virgo." Like long walks on the beach. Just like, now he's like joking by now. But he does come across a few points on your character that you hadn't told anybody that may be a little unsettling.
I see that you have good contact with His Majesty back in Salem.
Oh, actually, I've never met him.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Well, for someone who's never met me, you seem to know a lot about me.
Ah, well, you're a very intriguing man. I'd
I
ask you
guess
out to dinner, but then I'm
he's-
also pretty sure I'd get my throat slit.
well, that may be true.
Maurice nods.
Oh my! He'll look over at Maurice like, "You sly devil." And then he'll look back at Skylar like, "Alas, obviously I would." Well, as enchanting as you two are, I need to make poor life choices and get completely hammered. So, and he gets up to leave and then realizes he's in his office, so he's ejecting the both of you. This is my office. Get out.
Maurice smiles at him.
Skylar smiled as well.
He'll lean over and he'll do fishy lips at Maurice and lean in.
And he pecks his lips.
With my entire life. Always wanted.
Haven't I kissed you before?
No.
Oh. Shrugs.
Have you? I think I would have remembered that.
I think I have.
Hold a finger up. Don't do it. Not right now. I'm really upset. I'm trying to hold my shit together, but I'm actually really, really, really upset.
And he'll nod.
You know me. You know how I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually starting to lose control of myself, so do me a favor and you might want to leave.
Yep.
With all due respect and love. You hear his voice starting to shake.
He'll offer his arm to Skylar.
I'll take it.
Do it. He'll sit back at his desk and just kind of fold his arms in front of him and lay his forehead onto it.
So I guess with you.
Yep. Maurice will escort Skylar out. So as they're wandering, he looks at him. So, how did you like your first trip to New York?
Well, was, unlike the train ride, very eventful. And he laughs. God.
And he chuckles. Well, hopefully
I had not
dinner will
expected
be
this.
less.
I goddamn hope so. But mind you, I'm not that scared away just yet.
Oh, not yet. And he'll smile.
I'm giving this like a OU.
And that just makes him grin. I haven't even had the chance to be charming yet.
Oh my, you have had plenty. Just didn't use them.
And he bats his lashes and brings him back to the court. Do you have anything else for us, boss?
Boss. Boss.
Boothang?
No, I got nothing else for you. I was just giving you time to talk.
What would you prefer, master?
Oh my god. You silly thing. Okay. No, I'm done. I got everything out. So, we can end it there if you guys want. So, thank you players for playing, and thank you watchers for watching. Ah!